What in the love and hip-hop multiverse is going on? Did someone say betrayal? This ain't no storyline. 'Cause honey, the tea that's been leaked, spilled, mopped, reboiled is messier than Erica Mena's last 3 relationships combined. And let me ask you this. What do you get when you mix a mysterious private dinner, screenshots of alleged cheating, and a reality TV queen with zero tolerance for nonsense? That's right, an off-camera explosion so wild, even VH1 said delete the footage and pray. Word on the digital streets is that Yandy pulled a knot today, Satan, and refused to share one more second of screen time with Erica Mena. Allegedly, after a betrayal so dirty it made Mona Scott Young consider therapy. So what really happened? Was it just a classic reality TV drama? Or did someone actually cross a line that can't be uncrossed? Buckle up, because we're about to dig into the scandal they didn't want you to see. Roll the intro. This one's going to get ugly. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 13 was supposed to be business as usual. Wigs flying, drinks thrown, fake friend makeups, and at least one cast member going full FBI over text messages. But what did we got instead? A cold war between Yandy Smith and Erica Mena was so icy. Elsa called and said, "Girl, melt." Let's set the scene. Filming had barely started, and Yandy, she was glowing. Edges laid, peaceful aura. Doing wife, mom, and mogul things. Erica? Well, let's just say she was entering her red table talk villain era. Stomping onto set with something to prove and receipts no one asked for. Allegedly. Now, for those of you living under a reality TV proof rock, this ain't the first time Erica Mena has had beef on set. Sis has more drama credits than an entire season of Scandal. She's been kicked off shows, banned from scenes, and still somehow finds time to promote detox tea in the middle of a fight. A legend, maybe? A liability, definitely. And Yandy, oh, she's no rookie either. She's been holding down love and hip-hop since flip phones were still a thing. She's the queen of calm shade, giving "I'm too grown for this" energy while secretly having receipts filed under just in case. But this time, she wasn't playing. Word on the set was she didn't just walk off. She dipped like a church member who saw 2 exes walk into the same pew. No prayer, no explanation, no filming. So what happened? Why would Yandy risk her storyline and her coin to avoid Erica Mena of all people? Sources say it all started at what was supposed to be a chill off-camera dinner. No producers, no storylines, just some cast members vibing, allegedly. But leave it to Erica to bring screenshots to a salad party. Yes, screenshots, y'all, and not of Pinterest recipes. Insiders claim Erica pulled out her phone like she was presenting a TED Talk in petty behavior and passed around private messages supposedly between Yandy's husband, Mendices, and some mysterious woman. Not just any woman either, someone. Allegedly claiming that he'd been sliding into her DMs behind Yandy's back. Now listen, if that's true, that's not just drama, that's divorce court trailer teaser energy. And where was Yandy when this mess was being passed around like a plate of wings? Not there. But she found out real quick, and sis did not wait for a camera to confront the chaos. Because the very next day, when producers tried to shoot a group scene, Yandy walked in with the energy of a mother who found an F on her kid's report card. Straight to Mendices, cold, silent, and allegedly. That confrontation made producers nervous. Which brings us to the moment everything broke. And this, dear viewers, is where the slow burn turned into a 5-alarm fire that no amount of PR could put out. So picture it. The set is tense, cameras are ready, crews in place, and Yandy walks in like she's ready to snatch a soul. No smiles, no greetings, just straight business. She marches up to Mendices, and while the microphones conveniently didn't pick up what she said, witnesses claim it was low, sharp, and laced with the kind of disappointment that makes grown men shrivel. Mendices allegedly had his hands up the entire time like he was trying to defuse a bomb or maybe explain how he ended up in DMS he swore were fake. And then, Just when producers thought they could salvage the scene, boom. Yandy looks them dead in the face and says, "I'm not filming if she's here." She, being Erica Mena, who at this point was sitting pretty in her confessional wig, probably thinking the scene was just getting good. But no ma'am, production froze. Word spread through the set like wildfire. Some crew thought it was a bluff, that maybe Yandy would cool off after a quick breather. But nah, sis meant it. The next day, still refused. The day after that, still. By the end of the week, VH1 producers were scrambling harder than Jock, trying to explain himself on a reunion stage. Meetings were held, calls were made, people were begging Yandy to reconsider. They even offered to shoot her scenes separately, just to keep the season moving, but she wasn't budging. She reportedly told them, "I'm not going to help. Build someone else's storyline at the expense of my marriage." And y'all, that's when the internet caught on. A random blog post popped up, claiming to have inside info on an uncut scene between Yandy and Erica. And when I say this article went viral, I mean the comments section needed a hazmat team. According to the piece, there was a full-blown confrontation. Caught on camera, audio rolling, witnesses watching, tempers flaring. Yandy allegedly walked right into a filmed scene, called Erica out in front of the cast. And things escalated so fast that production had to physically separate them. It was giving less Love and Hip Hop and more Love and Hip Hop UFC edition. One insider claimed Yandy stood up from her seat like she was ready to throw hands, and before anyone could blink, security was in motion. But here's the twist. That entire scene was cut, not trimmed, not re-edited, gone. Like VH1 hit the delete button and prayed no one noticed. Why? Supposedly because it was too real, too raw, and might have led to legal drama that even Mona Scott wouldn't touch. And just like that, fans realized something wasn't adding up. Because suddenly, Yandy stopped posting behind the scenes. Content started skipping group events and her usual bubbly presence. Nowhere to be found. It didn't take long before fans flooded social media with hashtags like "Where is Yandy" and "Release the footage," demanding answers that no one, not VH1, not Erica, not even Mendices, was willing to give. And just when you thought it couldn't get messier, oh it did. Because once fans started asking questions, you already know the anonymous sources came out the woodwork, like roaches when the lights came on. Blogs lit up with unverified reports. DMES got leaked, and baby. One alleged insider claimed the entire Erica Yandy fallout was never supposed to make it public. According to them, production had been sitting on this footage for weeks, unsure whether to air it, bury it, or pretend like it never happened. And guess what? The moment fans got wind of a cover-up, the backlash exploded. Twitter became a war zone. Team Yandy versus Team Erica versus Team Y? Is this mess better than half the scripted shows on TV? People were demanding boycotts, dragging producers for protecting toxic cast members, and even accusing VH1 of orchestrating the drama for ratings, which, let's be honest, is kinda on brand. But then came the kicker: legal drama. Rumors swirled that Yandy had lawyered up, threatening to walk away from the franchise entirely unless VH1 cleaned up the mess and protected her name. Some even say there was a cease and desist sent to Erica, claiming defamation of character and emotional distress. Now, whether or not that document is real, it's unknown, but it sure had the blogs eating. Meanwhile, behind closed doors, execs were reportedly holding emergency meetings about damage control, media leaks, and contingency edits. One fake but fabulous source even claimed they had to pull 3 scenes and reshoot confessionals just to avoid lawsuits. Oh, and let's not forget the fans who started their own investigations. TikTok detectives zoomed into background clips, light-read unseen moments, and dug up old cast interviews like it was Dateline, LHH edition. Some even tracked the exact moment Yandy unfollowed Erica on Instagram. Time-stamped, screen-recorded, analyzed like it was the Zapruder film. And speaking of Erica, where was she during all this? posting thirst traps and captions like unbothered, while literally the entire internet was dragging her name through the love and hip-hop trenches. She never addressed the accusations directly, of course. Just passive-aggressive IG stories and a few shady let-them-talk posts that only made things worse. Meanwhile, Mendices was quieter than a man caught with screenshots. Not a peep, not a post, not even a "y'all stay out of our business." That silence, loud. And while Yandy never went on a full rant, fans noticed she started sharing very specific quotes about loyalty, snakes, and knowing who's really in your corner. Subtle, not even a little. At this point, VH1 had two choices: air the real tea and risk chaos, or play it safe and serve up another season of forced drama and awkward brunches. Guess which one they picked? Yep, safe, but the fans, not satisfied. And neither, it seems, is Yandy, because according to Fresh Whispers, she's now in talks with another network about producing her own show where she controls the narrative. And if that happens, you already know, Erica better start practicing her apology tour, because this story isn't just a plot twist. It's a whole franchise reset. So what do you think? Is Yandy done for good, or is this just the calm before the next reality storm? Drop your hot takes in the comments. Hit that like button if you love messy receipts. And don't forget to subscribe for more truths they don't want you to hear. Because baby, if this is just the beginning, imagine what they're hiding next.